I wasn't
But
doing
gaming's
that.
changed because could you imagine like back in the day, like somebody like Krista showing up at a midnight release? Like it's just a bunch of gross, sweaty dudes that don't shower, all standing in line. They've been there. Some of them have been there all day. Like a girl shows up and she goes, "Hi, everybody."
Dude.
Bro, she could have walked to the front of the
Back
line.
in our single days, we would have been like all over Krista.
She could have walked to the front of the line, grabbed everybody's pre-orders, and walked out.
Oh my god, you like Zelda?
Would you like
You
to take
play
my
Call
shot,
of
man?
Duty?
You be my best friend?
Do you know that my KD is 2? Like,
My KD
she's
is
like,
too.
2? Wow, I'm in love with you. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Krista,
Yes.
if you go to even at this point, because it's not going to be as bad as it was, but if you're going to a midnight release, take someone
Second
with you,
Amendment.
please.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Well, it's
Yeah.
funny that you
First
say
thing I
that.
told her. First thing I told her.
Yeah.
I'm
Take
actually
someone-
going to be going with Jay, and we're going to document it. He's going to be filming for his channel.
Yeah.
Is
There
it
we
in
go.
New York?
Jay's
There
a
we
good
go.
protective dude. Too.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna do it in Orlando.
He's a freaking
Orlando.
giant,
I don't
bro.
think
Yeah.
anybody's gonna
He's
be
not
there.
as scared
for
to
the
assault a
in-person.
mascot in public twice.
Hey, there's a lot of giant dudes that
Assault
don't
him.
look out for people's well-being.
Yeah.
well-being.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
So, Krista, let's talk about it for a minute. So Krista was really excited when she moved to, America because she wanted to go to a Walmart at midnight. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't want to go to a Walmart at midnight. Like it's
That's the
terrifying.
American experience.
Yeah,
you go there at
you
3 in the
don't-
morning in your
yeah.
pajamas and get Oreos.
Yeah, that's
you know?
not what happens. Like I know you have this idea of like it's just you running around all happy listening to happy Nintendo music, but
Yoshi's theme.
it's essentially a bunch of crackheads
And
walking
fat
around
people.
and fat
Mhm.
people pooping around the corner in the store.
What?
A bunch of criminals. It's really not. It's not a good
How they
environment.
get that cleaned up in the AM?
Krista, for
Yeah.
educational purposes, just go on Google and look up people of Walmart and
Yeah,
images.
people Walmart. That'll give you a good idea what's going on.
I'm telling you now.
You'll understand real fast
those
what
3
you're
a.m.
dealing
trips to
with.
Walmart
Oh,
were a
man.
trip, bro. Like, you're like, yo, these people, this is why they don't ever leave their house. I see it now, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
And same with like going to a Waffle House after midnight. Like
Really?
there's nothing good that happens after midnight. Like you just should not be anywhere but at home playing video games or watching movies at that point.
Unless you're like me, you're like a giant black dude that everybody's scared of, and then you can do whatever you want when you're out there because that's who's out there. And crackheads, but they're usually too physically weak. Because here's the thing: some of the best food you'll ever get is at a Waffle House at 3 a.m. because they're making it for themselves.
Yeah.
They're not cooking for other people. They're like,
that
we're
makes
making this
sense.
food so we can
That
eat.
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's just so funny because I mean I worked at 24-hour grocery stores before. I worked at a 24-hour grocery store on the beach during spring break.
Whoa.
It was bad.
Night shift?
Literally caught people in the beer cooler having sex. Like it
Just
was,
blasting each other, bro.
yeah.
Did you join?
Bro.
No, because they weren't even worth watching. Like it was like
Oh
we
my
need to
God.
watch that right now.
I
Okay.
can't
Wasn't
even
even
watch
worth
this.
This
Yeah, like-
conversation's getting weirder and weirder.
Gross. I thought this was gonna be attractive at least.
You know what? I'm gonna go see if I can find myself on a Star Fox furry panel. You know, it screams too
This
weird
isn't
for
even
me.
pretty to look at.
I don't even want
Doing?
to think about this later when I get home. Gross.
Oh man.
No,
No, I
Jeremy,
my
was, Jeremy
back on
was
this.
literally the meme. You people disgust me.
yeah.
Gross. I'll be in my bunk.
No, dude, there was some wild shit on the beach, man.
Damn.
Panama City Beach during spring break, working at the Edgewater Resort Shopping Center. It was wild, to say the least. But the point is, Krista, you do not need to go to a Walmart after midnight, which you haven't even found one that's open 24 hours in America, have you?
No, I moved here like after COVID, so I
Yeah.
kind of just missed out on all the amazing
I thought,
American
like, all the
experiences.
Walmarts were open 24 hours a day.
No, not anymore.
Oh,
Carl Anderson for 10. Krista, I worked at a Walmart for 8 years. There's some weird people that come through that store at midnight and 2 in the morning. Trust
Aw.
me, you don't want to be there unless you want to meet a crackhead.
Look at that picture. Who was he with? He was hanging out. Look, the good-looking guy he's hanging out with.
Hey,
Is that
So-
gay guy?
But he's not a crack
Yeah.
now. Look
Must
at
be
him.
a
Look,
furry
Jeremy, you look
convention.
5'7" in that photo. You're with the
I know,
giant.
I know. Dude's tall. No, he's
Yeah.
100% right. But I
Maybe
guess,
Krista
like,
wants to meet a crackhead.
honestly, what we
My
My
need.
cousin's a crackhead.
What?
What a
What?
bunch
This
of
is a
lore.
crack
Hey.
house.
If not friend, then why friend shape?
Right.
Is it the one that's in prison or is it another one?
He's out. He'll probably go back in soon. He usually does.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, this is
Sorry about
that's
What about
Likes
real.
it.
The saddest
He likes the
Krista lore
prison?
ever. She's like, my
Yeah.
cousin's a crackhead. He's in and out of jail all the time. And we're like, don't
it's
go
like
to
in
Walmart.
prison,
That
you
doesn't
don't need to
justify the
work.
Walmart visits, Krista, okay?
Well,
These are different kind of crackheads, okay?
I know one. I
The
know one.
non-friendly kind.
Yeah.
Back to the point of, like, Krista, like, what we need to get you with Jay to go with you, and then
Yep.
you just wear like a GoPro around. If we can find a
Yes.
Walmart that's open past midnight, and you just have a GoPro,
Oh, no.
and then we'll have to edit all of the naked people that you see in the Walmart
Oh,
after
no.
midnight,
Yeah.
because there's a
there's
lot of
naked
them.
people too. What's
Not
happening?
the hot kind either.
Oh no!
All the
Now I really
public
want to go. What's
pooping.
happening over there?
Hey,
Yeah.
Jay
Why does
said
that
he's
guy
gonna
have
take
two
me to the
butt
new
cracks?
You know my brother?
Yeah. The guy has a front butt. What's that all about? Yeah.
I don't get it.
Irakai is for 10. Walmarts outside of the U.S. are aimed middle class or higher stores. In the U.S., they are considered to be cheap stores and aimed at that. Interesting.
A lot of stuff in the United States is like that. In Brazil, like donuts over here, like they're super expensive.
Yeah, we had that
They're
conversation.
considered something exotic.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been
it's
to
because you
certain
guys don't have
countries
running
where, like,
water.
McDonald's is a restaurant. Yeah.
It's
like
wild,
a
what you
dine-in
consider a
restaurant,
delicacy.
McDonald's. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh, let's go to McDonald's on a date. And we're over here like, yeah, man. We're pissed when our burgers don't get made fast enough. Yeah. It's kind of nuts. So,
It's
yeah.
crazy,
Yeah,
man.
pretty
Yeah.
wild stuff.
Fame
right
changes
there,
people,
so.
man. Yeah.
There you go,
Mhm.
Krista. That's who you're gonna run to in your midnight
Yeah.
release. The dude with the cat.
That's the
Yeah,
guy.
some guy rocking
That's
around.
the least of her concerns. The dude with the kid.
Right. The Paladin for 10. When I was a kid, I got Pokemon Red by doing chores / hunting woodpeckers for neighborhood bounties. What?
What?
Yeah.
Neighborhood bounties.
As I started reading that, I was like, I don't know that I could pass this up. Like, who in your neighborhood is like, hey, I got 20 out on that woodpecker. Like, go get them.
Dude, it's a thing, man. Like I grew up, there's a lot of like log cabins and like wood
As I
siding.
read it, I was like, this must be a
Mike-
fucking joke.
It was
Yeah,
Mike's response to it.
I can't pass this up.
That's
Bounties.
crazy, bro. I got my PS2 through chores and making a deal with my grandma for every $1 for every mile I biked that summer.
Aw.
How do you,
my
how do you
God.
document that?
Like,
That's
That's
crazy.
amazing, man. Yeah. That's the
That's-
sort of thing I'm talking
What
about
are we?
being
What is
industrious.
this woodpecker hunting bounties, bro? How do I get in on this, man? Like,
You look at Mario.
One a dead or alive.
Oh man, that was good.
A Marcellus for 10, and sometimes it was really good.
Crackheads are funny.
It's such a
Just
James
Yeah, man,
my
it happens.
My shoe, not shoes. Shoe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he needed it more than you did, Jay. So
I hate when that happens to you, Jay.
Real quick, this is important. I know it's Beardo Appreciation Day, but for a moment we have to also talk about Krista Appreciation Day.
oh,
MCU fan.
He returned.
He says, "I am not a simp."
MCU fan is back.
It's been a while,
Go,
man.
baby.
What happened to
make
you?
some
You're
noise.
as beautiful as the day I lost you.
Where have you been, man?
Yeah,
He's back finally.
he's out of
Look,
hibernation
look,
now.
look at this picture I just found. Oh my god.
People at
That's-
Walmart.
GI Joes at Toys.
Oh my
R Us.
goodness.
Oh, man.
Like seriously, if I could go back in time, I would go back to the 80s just so I could like be in the 80s forever. That's what I would want to do. I just want to live in the 80s or the 90s forever.
Every time you
That's
get to
good.
December of 1989, just start it over.
Start it over.
Yeah.
Just start it over every time, man. Ah, that's amazing.
That's why we love Jesus.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
Francis Lyons.
I mean, I love
I don't.
what?
We don't. Yeah, we're not acknowledging.
I
what
love
next one
Jesus,
says.
but
Like, don't get the reference. Like,
that's
huh?
not why.
Francis Lyons for 50. Because I thought it was
Hey.
funny when with shops when a kid would yell out "Mom," and all these mothers would turn around except for the mom that was being shouted at.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I don't want my kids yell at me in
That's
public
why
either.
we
I
love
ignore them.
Jesus.
That's why we love Jesus.
I'm gonna say that to everything.
Snooty Mims for 10 on Rumble says I was at Walmart the other day and I saw a line of 10 guys 20 to 30 years old, all for Pokemon cards. They bought it all. G&G rocks. Dan is an amazing singer. Hell yeah.
Hey, thank you so much.
That's
Hey,
Yeah,
nice.
man.
scalping with Pokemon cards is actually kind of out of control now.
It's insane. We were just at Walmart and they had the line blocked off as the dude was with the box unpacking
Oh my
everything, and
God.
there was like 13 people waiting there just chomping at the bit, and they were there for like 45 minutes. We did like all of our shopping because like Alasia was like, I want to see if I could get some cards, you know, and I was like, I don't think that's happening.
Cards. No.
There's people who want them more than you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know people that like they literally are friends with the people that work at the and they get them off the pallets like early.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
this is so
Now it's about like
stupid,
who
man.
you know. Seriously.
Yeah.
I know a
Pretty
guy.
wild. Yeah.
I know a guy.
I know a guy. Beardo knows a lot of guys, but not in a gay way because it's Beard Appreciation Day.
Can I
Eric
just say something
Skywalker.
related to that real quick? The most guilty
Jesus.
Pokemon card thing I've ever done, and I like thank God for Jesus because I really should go to hell for this. I told my friend with his Pokemon cards, he had all the OGs like the Charizards, the Gen 1s. He had all of them back when they first came out, and he was like, "Yo, one day these are going to be worth a lot of money." And I told him he was retarded. And like, it's just a phase. Like, you don't have to worry. He's like, can I even play with these? You can play with them, beat them up. It's a trend. Pokemon ain't gonna stick around. And now I see how much those cards are worth selling for thousands and thousands and hundreds of those.
Why did I say that?
Did he
This
act
guy
on
wants to kill me.
did he act on your advice? Did he throw them away?
He did. We started playing with them. They were rough. Like the edges got all ripped up and everything. He probably has the cards, but the condition, it's not even like it's not even like a point, like 5.0 on like, you know, the
Dang.
freaking grading.
You're that
like,
guy that told me not to invest in Bitcoin. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, but you also kind of had to have like Jeremy the Cyborg for 50.
Whoa.
This one hurt when I read it. Somewhere in my storage in a box, I have a factory sealed, unopened Pokemon first edition starter box.
my PO
Whoa.
box is on my main page.
If you legitimately have that, Jeremy, and you're willing to do it, bro, hit me up. We will turn that to a whole we'll bring the crew. All right, we'll bring Krista
People
there.
will shit
Yeah,
their
we'll
pants, bro.
vlog it,
Yeah.
and then we'll make you a millionaire.
We might even be able to make Madame Savvy fly out if we do it at night. Like she'll come unleash her
night.
wings and come flying out. Yeah.
Just
You could
bring
hear
her
her flap,
coffin
yeah.
with her.
Yeah.
Like, that
you
would
just
be
drive
cool.
her
We
coffin
could
on.
basically make it like the American Pickers. You know how they did that show? How we make this whole like
American
show.
what?
Mm.
Not gonna say it again.
What do
I'll
you
bring
say?
up the where's
The
that goofy
American
video?
what?
He
Where's
said
that
pick-
goofy video? Where's
That's
that?
what I was waiting for.
Yeah,
Oh
hang
yeah,
on.
the goofy video.
Yeah, here, let me see if I can find it real
I
quick.
think
All
that's
right.
your most viewed video on Instagram.
Dude, that was the funniest video I've ever seen in my life.
Still getting traction
The
too.
best part is when she looks over at Jay and Jay just looks like, oh no.
Like, what did you say?
When I was a kid, my dad bought a PS1 but no games. So we rented Crash 1 and Tomb Raider. We forgot to return them, and the next morning we pulled up to see Blockbuster burn down. Let's go!
Free games.
Yeah, it was
That's
divine
crazy, though.
intervention. God wanted you to have those games. That's why we love Jesus.
That's why we love Jesus.
G&G Play highlights for 10. First console was Sega Genesis. Hell yeah, goated console.
Alec Baldwin's finger
Oh, snap.
just dropped 50
Whoa.
gifted memberships.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
Who is he?
Why the hell are you naked? Like,
That's not important, Johnny, okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy, bro. Shout out to Alec Baldwin's finger.
Thank you,
Um,
ABF.
Wow.
Hey, listen, man, I'm sorry for your loss. That's rough, bro. Waste of dollars.
All right, so
hurts.
this is the most viewed video
Oh my god, I've been screaming on mute this whole what an idiot.
Oh no, it's been a while.
Yeah.
That's why we love Jesus.
Earlier when I saw him screaming about the 50, he was like,
Yeah, X-Wing's been quiet for like half an hour. I wonder what happened.
Dude, you go mute too long, you just think everyone on this panel hates you.
I've
Like,
done
it just
that.
destroys your
Yeah,
soul.
I've done that on Friday Night Types before, and I'm like, why the fuck aren't they listening to me? And I'm like, oh shit.
I guess that
that's
joke wasn't very funny.
fine.
I
Here we
guess
go.
they hate me.
Gotta do better.
How many views does this have on Instagram, Krista?
I think like 5 million views. I
Yes,
think. or
this is
six.
on
That's
this is YouTube
insane.
right here. So here we go right here.
Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong. Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
It's Jay's
Disney
face,
bride.
bro. It's so like, how is he always ready for this, bro? Oh my gosh,
It
dude.
never gets old. You should turn this into a video for StreamYards.
You know what? I probably will. I'll probably
So-
will.
Dude, it's so good, man.
I'll do it again.
Andre CR for 5,000.
Crazy.
Dude, leftism is the dark side, bro. It takes
Well,
a
and he's
physical
had these
toll on
people. He's
It
had the
does.
people attack him, bro. They called
I can't
CPS
tell
on
if-
his family and
I can't
everything,
tell
dude.
if X-Wing's talking as X-Wing or Beardo. I can't tell.
I don't know which one it is either anymore, man.
That's why we love Jesus.
It's so good, man. Bro, watching iDubbbz completely implode his career too, like it's just wild stuff, man.
John Trump contacted me a couple of times. We talked on Discord a couple of times. I'm good friend with his wife. His wife participated on my make a man out of you video. She
Nice.
seen the Mulan part.
Oh, that's rad.
Super level-headed guy. Kind. He contacted me when I did a cover of his Titanic. It's not Titanic.
Oh, yeah?
It's Titanic. I did a Titanic cover.
Titanic?
He contacted me when I was 15,000 subscribers.
You know what I would do? I would consider bringing John Tron on for a Mario Kart stream. That's what I would like to do.
Yeah.
Bro,
There you go.
my thing is, if you can survive that Mario Kart stream, because I don't give a fuck who you are. If you hit me with a shell, I'm gonna call you awful names.
It's
Yes.
true.
People thought for a joke. They're like, oh, he'll never say mean things to Krista. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So
She
true.
targets me and I call her
It's a different
terrible
place,
things,
dude.
and
Bro,
I feel
Brett,
awful
but
about it. It
the
just
John
destroys my soul inside to be
Bro.
mean to Krista.
Mario
Bro.
Kart.
the
I'm
John
like-
Trump
I'm-
cancellation. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm like so competitive with Mario Kart that I just like. Jeremy might be this way too, where I just lock in, zone out. I don't hear like anything. I watch so many of the replays just because I want to see all the funny shit Mike did. Just swearing
I
at
have
people.
had people tell me in person when they've met me, they go, I don't like how you are in Mario Kart, but you're a really nice guy in person. Dude, Jeremy froze up for a second. Did you see the pose he
You
just froze
guys,
up in?
no, you guys froze. You guys
Jeremy-
froze for me.
Jeremy froze up like this. He was like,
Remember that picture of Ryan where he looked like the homeless guy, Krista?
Yes.
And he's got his
Oh my
arm like
God.
that.
Let me see if I can find it. Hang on.
oh,
You gotta
shit.
find
Bro,
that
but
one.
the
Krista, do you have the video of this too before I show it?
I don't know where the video is. I think that's somewhere on clips or something.
Here we go.
Oh,
Krista says, this guy asked me if I had any crack on me, and I said no. So now he won't stop yelling, and he's blocking my way to leave. What do I do? That's Ryan.
Wow.
People concerned and trying to help me. They're like, call the
No.
police now. This is unacceptable.
dude,
Why is he do? What's with the?
he looks so scary, bro, with the hand. Bro,
You got any more French meditators?
Krista will
That's
meme you in the
crazy,
worst
man.
ways, bro. You're like, oh no, how did you get
Ryan.
this?
Call the
That's
police
crazy.
immediately.
Was that what you see at 3 a.m. at Walmart?
Yes,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
naked.
and more racist. Yeah,
make him if he just makes himself
A
into
hot
a hot
chick?
chick.
Yes.
Right?
That he'll give you a hot chick with some big boobs, and he'll
Much
get a lot of
better
views.
odds. Yeah,
That's all it's gonna take. That's all it's
Yeah.
gonna take. So
I mean,
And then just
But
tell them that's
there-
why we love Jesus. So
That's
why we love Jesus.
We love Jesus.
Personally, I'm very. What I'm.
Goodness gracious, man. The Girthquake for 5. Is it racist to call someone a jive-ass chicken jockey? Asking for a friend. Why don't you go to Walmart at 3 a.m. and start shouting
Try
that
it
around
out.
and see what happens.
Good shot.
Yeah. VJ the Vigilant Guitars for 2. Someone should make Walmart Simulator for Krista.
Please.
Oh man, do it on like the VR headset.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. And it's just you running away from crackheads the whole
Yeah.
time, dude. Yeah.
That's a
Bro,
good game.
please.
And like jumping, you have to like jump over the fat people that fell over in the carts and stuff.
Oh, no.
Like, yeah. Kyle T for 5. Remember when Walmart sold live lobsters and pet goldfish?
Yes.
I do.
we
Yeah.
used to have
Lobsters,
lobster
yeah.
races after the store closed. We used to bet on them. We used to like everybody would pick a lobster and we do lobster
Aw.
races.
Leave
So-
them
Why they
alone.
stop doing that? People just stop buying lobster or something.
I don't know, man. It's
Awesome,
the haters,
man.
bro.
The
lobster
fishies.
races.
Vault 95 for 199. I never sold my physical games. PS1 through 5. I have 147.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
That's
Hang on
awesome,
to 'em,
man.
man.
I have around 600.
Good for you, Dan. Or for 2.
Oh,
Someone
good
sent him
for
skulls in the
you.
mail.
Good for you.
X-Wing is a stupid name. 199 for 199. It's why we love Jesus, but Jesus doesn't love you. Aw.
What the fuck?
What?
Aw. Jesus loves everybody, man. Warbeer for 2.
Even
Those
Mike?
losers were always figs. You just grew up. X-Wangdo Chungdo the 5th dough for $1. Goodness gracious, bro. Legendary Scrub for 2. I don't like Ben. Shot.
Guys have been for fucking months and just fucking catch us straight.
Shout out to Literate Meek. I don't like Ben. It's just it's crazy shit. All right, we're almost caught up. Heartbreak 0 for 5. Dan, for being a collector, you haven't shown off your Zuza doll correction.
Shusha.
What the fuck is that?
It's a stupid Brazilian
What gives?
celebrity that no
Also-
one cares about.
Beard or shredded? Well, why do you have a collection of them then?
Yeah, because it's gay.
Dan's just trying to go back to sleep. Risa Faye, member for 8 months, wanting more, man buns are gay, has been a myth for the last year. False hope. That's why Jesus loves you.
That's why Jesus.
Why
loves-
Jesus loves you.
Hey, and isn't that Sean Gunn? I trapped him in an elevator one time. He was terrified. He thought I was going to steal his wallet. I was going to steal his wallet, but Jeremy was there. JB username for 20 says, oh, God. I've got to call out Mike for stolen valor. He does not, in fact, have diabetes. It is bigoted to assume a light-skinned with a stump has the sugar foot.
Wow.
It's not about
Thank
making
you,
fun of
JB
Pardo necessarily.
username.
I think it's about making fun of whoever's reading the super chat.
I'm starting to detect a pattern here. Operation Outstanding in Field for 20.
Any
John
Charlton
Alan
Heston fans?
Rickman.
John
Charlton
Wayne.
Heston fans in the panel?
John Wayne has to be on there.
Who?
John Wayne. John
Who,
Wayne.
Dan?
Charlton Heston.
Oh,
Charlton
okay.
Heston.
I thought he was making up some name, some like weird Brazilian actor.
do you know
Yeah.
Bill Blum Bling Blong? Great guy.
That's yeah. Yeah, it's not that.
Can I say something?
Yeah, Johnny, I told you that.
No, you're a woman.
Please.
Okay, well, I got this great news from Dan Vass. There you go. Stroke yourself, Dan.
Thank
Jeez.
you.
That was one of the most disliked videos I've ever had on any channel. People were mad and they were like, I can't believe these guys. And it's like, we were pretty
We
close
were
to being
far off.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
We weren't far off.
That's
but
what
I've
happened
been
with
right all
that
the time.
Halo show video I made for you a couple years ago. Jeremy got mad at me because it was like the worst dislike to like ratio, and then
I
the
didn't
show
get-
sucked ass.
The
And I was
show
right.
sucked.
I didn't get mad.
You were
I just
mad.
left
You were
us
like 30% of people disliked it, Johnny. That's pretty bad. And I was like,
Why?
well, the show's gonna suck ass. I'm right. And
The
lo and
show
behold.
was
Oh, it's people
terrible,
just
bro.
liked it because Johnny predicted.
yeah, because I was right that the
my
show
Halo,
was awful.
my
and-
Halo
Wow.
my Halo videos got crushed on this channel too.
Yeah,
on the
because
main
you
channel.
were too much of a bitch to share the truth. It's
No,
ass.
no, I was calling it out.
You didn't call it out hard enough.
Johnny's like, you didn't get the hate I got, okay? I felt the heat. Yeah,
Oh man,
that's crazy.
I do think this is legit right here. This is a Switch 2 Pro controller. And I
Dude,
saw
that looks
this.
small.
No, it's the same size as the other one. Here we go.
That's Andre the Giant playing.
Huh?
So that's Andre the Giant playing.
Dude, that's the hands.
Oh my
I
god!
thought that was a woman on the right. Oh my god, bro!
Yeah,
I was
but
like,
look,
Froska's back.
it's not small. Like
No,
so.
That's
like
what she said.
there you go.
Use one of those, maybe pad or
Jeremy's used to that
something,
defense.
whatever.
I was actually just going to
Average.
use my Switch.
The first time I used the Switch Pro controller, I was like, oh wow, this is legit. Like it feels great. I think it's one of my favorite controllers that I've ever used. But once again, remember who came up with that design? Who dropped that design first? Xbox dropped that design first, bro.
Okay, first of
Yeah,
all,
for sure.
first of
They
all,
did.
first of
Listen,
all,
first
the-
of all, nothing.
the Super Nintendo is the template for what we have now, not the Xbox. Okay.
Well, if you say so.
It 100%
Yeah,
is.
yeah. You
The
say
Super
so.
Nintendo
That's the
controller
truth.
is the template, and then the GameCube. All right, and then you finally get to the
And then
evolution of all
Xbox
these.
perfected
Yeah, and the
it.
Xbox also put out the Duke first, so I'm pretty sure that
Listen,
does it all.
any controller that can second as a weapon if you ever get attacked is a win in my book, bro. You start swinging that thing around, people are getting hurt. Like,
It's fair.
No, listen. I had to get a U-Haul when I bought an Xbox, you know,
Yeah.
because of the controller. It's like I had to go
that
get a
Duke
U-Haul.
was dangerous, bro. Jay Tinsel for 10. I broke my collarbone as a kid. It healed but didn't fully recover, so I'm teaching myself how to use my weak hand, brushing my teeth, practicing my handwriting, and busting big gain on my stepmom's toes.
On her toes.
They got really into
That's
that toe
weird,
one.
man.
That's crazy.
If you
Yeah.
guys have not, you should be following us on Locals and consider supporting us over there. We had a banger of a weekend over there with streams. We broke records over there. Most people we've had watching over there. So we covered WrestleMania. We covered Monday Night. We basically had 3 straight nights of covering pro wrestling.
Yeah.
We have gaming streams we're working on. We have movie watch parties over there. It's a lot of fun. And I'm the way I'm promoting it now is I say, I know the name is gay. Locals is
Yes.
a gay name. It's a very
Yes.
gay name.
Local.
Very gay.
Dave Rubin, who's a gay man, made the name, so it makes sense. But it's essentially a Patreon alternative is what it is. And you can reply in the chat with memes and GIFs in real time. So as the discussion's happening, like real-time memes happen. So it's pretty great.
Yes.
But yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's a
dude.
mega gay
That
name.
ups chat to a whole different level
Oh,
when you
God,
can meme and chat.
Fucking retarded, dude. Like the memes that Mike was getting during the wrestling streams were fucking
Tree
insane.
bears
Somebody
memes
put my
are just
fucking face
legendary.
on Viscera's body, and I still want to commit. Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, dude, I was like, I just should end it now, bro.
Alec Baldwin's favorite says Jeremy chose Locals because of the name.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a gay app.
Reminds me
Where
of
are
that
the
bar I used
guys?
to go to all the
Where-
time.
Yeah, where are all the local guys at? He's like, oh, well, I gotta shill this now because I already, yeah.
Really quick, Johnny's got to bounce.
Johnny,
Peace, y'all.
where can I find you?
You can find me on Zeltroid for Metroid
At
and
GameStop.
Zelda content. You can find me on this channel tomorrow for kicking Jeremy's ass. That's fun. And actually, that's Geeks and Gamers Play. Whatever. Jeremy's getting his ass kicked somewhere. And
Not
yeah,
gonna happen.
it'll be fun.
He was gonna leave without plugging his channel, and I thought that was really funny. He's like, bye. And he's like, oh shit, I gotta.
I'm just here because Jeremy needs another Nintendo simp. So there you
Yeah,
go.
that's true.
Yeah.
Jeremy's like, I need backup, Johnny, please.
Bye, y'all.
All right, Johnny. I'll see you tomorrow,
Take
bro.
it easy, buddy.
Take care.
Leave so fast, bro.
Yeah.
You have to go.
So
Stephen
rude. Maybe he wants to
DeLeon.
poop.
I said that wrong on purpose. For 2, what is this gayness?
Stephen DeLeon
What is
rules
this
all.
gayness?
Yeah. Shout out West Texas. Stephen DeLeon for 2. Hi, Beep.
Hi.
Eat a dick, Jeremy.
Simp.
Wow.
Hey, we got rid of Johnny, and Eric finally shows up. That was Eric. Eric basically like, hey, can you get Johnny out of here?
Leah's like, nah, y'all gotta get this guy the fuck out of here, man.
Get him the fuck out, bro. Yeah.
He said the
Throw him
PlayStation
out the
controller
back like we do
sucks.
Sonic when he shows up. Yeah.
What's up?
What up,
Yeah, how's it
man?
going, man?
Oh
No.
man, staying busy, man. Staying busy.
That fucking collection was rough, man. They straight out lied about the resolution. It was ugly.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, man. VJ the Vigilant
What the
Guitarist for
fuck,
5.
Ripper?
Huh? No, yeah, no.
Where's this magic?
No, it's just fucking tracking me. It's fucking,
That's cool.
Oh, look at how fancy this motherfucker is. He's like, oh man, I can just get up and walk around and my camera follows me.
Yeah, it does.
Mike got a ring light shining in his eyes because his camera's $60 and I got a fucking camera that follows me around.
It's like
Fucking
paparazzi.
crazy. Yeah.
Glad I
Real
didn't
quick,
know.
this is an important one we got to pull up here. Zeltroid for 5. you racist. You racist.
Oh man, that's good.
That's crazy, bro. Dude, if you watch, first of all, I was right about Daredevil. It's absolute garbage. But the very end of Daredevil, everybody was like, "That sequence is so good." It's ripped from a TikTok compilation. If I if you go listen to the song, I think it's by Radiohead. Everything in its right place, I think is the name of the song. Go type that in and type in Daredevil. It's a Daredevil edit, and there's no way the creative team didn't know this. They watched an edit of that on TikTok and went, "We need to put this in our show." The show is dog shit. Okay, that fucking Daredevil
Mike said it
again.
before everybody else said
Load
it.
and reverb or
Everybody,
whatever.
I was telling everybody.
I
this
was
show-
on it. I said it too.
Jeremy did say it too.
Because I had to
Okay.
argue with Gary about it on Friday Night Tights, and Gary's
don't
like,
get-
let's give it some time, guys. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
let's
the
give it a
fuck
little
have
bit
you
of
ever
time,
said
okay?
that? When have
Bro.
you ever said that? It's not a good show.
Only people running fucking interference, but it could get better. It's garbage, bro. We all watched the Netflix show. If this show came out on its own, maybe it would have been a passable Daredevil thing. This, compared to the Netflix show, it's trash. Wipe your ass with it and throw it in the fucking garbage. And all these people ran interference. Well, Fisk ran for mayor in the comic books. You go, oh, okay, so that's cool. The show still sucks. They can copy the comic books all day long and still be garbage. I was fucking right. And everybody that
Yeah,
fucking
you
came after me
They were
and
mad
fought
at
me
him
about this
when
bullshit.
They were mad at him on social media, man.
Gary called me out on his own fucking show. I know Epic Mike said that it wasn't a good show. Chris Gordon too. And I was right.
Wow.
I would never bully a black person like they did.
Yeah,
I would
that was
never do that.
racist, man.
Never.
What the fuck?
Bro, I'm just so fucking mad, bro. And everybody's like, actually, the show's not very good. I'm like, oh, surprise, surprise. I could have told you that from the get-go.
Did they apologize to you, Epic Mike?
No, of course they give me fucking apologies, bro.
Of course not.
I had to go. I had to go against 5 other people on a panel on Film Thread about this stupid show. Well, it's really early. You got to give it time, bro. And the more time they had, the worse it got, bro. It's fucking bullshit. I got to read super chats. I'm gonna
Unbelievable.
spurge out, bro.
With them,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that wasn't actually there for the show.
Yep, absolutely. So
Sleepy ass Dan strikes again.
How you doing?
Wake your ass up. We
I had
super
my eyes
chats.
open the whole time.
Stone Cold did nothing wrong, okay?
No, I don't think it's gonna be what people think it's gonna be.
But the real question is, if you were this fucking word
Indistinguishable.
indistinguishable from an actual movie made with humans doing the special effects.
Anyways, Hung Low, the Chinaman. That's what a fucking name for 10. Oh no, bro. I'm gonna read it. I gotta read it. Hope everyone is having a good Tuesday. What's stronger than family? The tree Paul Walker hit. Also,
What the fuck,
Beardo
dude?
gay.
Damn, man.
soon, man.
The Paul Walker stuff still hits, man. It hits. It hits. me
Harley
right
Dave
home,
with
man.
50.
Let's go,
Hey!
Hey!
Harley freaking Dave. What are you doing, Harley?
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Harley
That's-
Dave at the house.
Look at that. Shout out Harley Dave, man.
Harley
Thank
was
you for the
messaging
fill.
me. He didn't even know he's live, and I was like, "Dude, I'm live on G&G." He goes, "What the fuck?" So
Yeah.
he's making it known.
Shout out, man. Harley Dave for 20 says, I gifted myself. Who even are you weirdos?
And then Harley Dave just dropped a proper 199.
Whoa!
Where are the boobies? Play
Oh.
the boobs.
All right, here we
Where are
go.
the
Buy a
boobies?
house with that.
Harley,
Whip out the
you can
boobies.
That's a lot of
Yes.
money, man. That ain't cheap.
That's a
Brazilian
lot
house.
of fucking money, bro. That man just whipped that shit out
All
in
right.
front of everybody.
That ain't cheap at all.
There we go. Proper 199. There we go for the
Take
celebration.
that.
So
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Just a little bit longer. Like another 199
Whoa,
seconds.
Mike!
Mike.
Just a little bit longer.
Mike!
I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. What just happened?
I'll tell you what happened. I was
Leave it on,
gooning.
man, please.
What
just a little
was
bit
that
longer.
from, Krista?
Oh, the one game I didn't finish is Elden Ring.
Ah, yeah. That's right. You,
Corrigan for 35. The only way Jeremy beats Tyson is if he beats him off. Please laugh at him, Mike, because he's gay.
Point and
Jeremy's
laugh.
gay. 199. Corrigan for 35. Whatever this fucking money is. I'm sick of reading ZAR. I don't know what it is. Have real money.
Like me.
Yeah, like Dan.
Real money.
I'm just kidding. Shout out to South Africa. To put it into context, Foamy, Heisman, member for 17 months. Old school baby, does anyone miss the good old days? Jeez, you just capitalize every fucking word in this thing. Miss the good old days when every video game used to be so great. Dude, Bionicle was like one of my favorite, like some of my favorite toys as a kid, dude. Bionicles were so rad. They used to have a comic book that came along with them and shit. Oh, man.
Wow, you guys have toys? That's
yeah, we
great.
had more than just a soccer ball and a stick. Weasel for 2. End, in, und, and, in, end, and, hail all.
to be fair, I mean, I only had a football and a stick in Alabama. That's about all we had.
Play
So-
with a
That's all you
monkey
need.
turd.
Yeah, the football to throw and then the stick to beat the snakes and other scary creatures. Or whatever,
yeah.
And the crackheads. Xavier Hart, Nick Hammerschmidt for 10. Mike, since you mentioned it, who are some of your favorite Bionicles? Panel can answer too if they know.
I had the red one.
I think that's Tahu. The green one with the axe. Gosh, I don't even remember their names anymore.
I didn't play with Bionicles.
Well, that says a lot about you.
Probably because I'm older than you. And I was, unlike
They were also
Beardo, I was hanging out with chicks.
have these.
So
I don't think that that's true.
I was playing Nintendo. I was a loser.
I'm pretty sure that's not a thing.
I was playing Nintendo. I was a loser. Is this the
Drunk
part where you
Engineer
have to read over us as we
Shut
talk?
the fuck up,
What Beardo
motherfucker.
has
Like
to
I
do.
don't. Yeah, well, I'm not like Beardo. Okay, I'll pull the racist card so fucking fast. I'll
Mike
shut this
Different.
whole place down.
One tweet.
Drunk Engineer for 5. Brazil has Redbox, but when you pick the movie, a monkey pops out and hands it to you.
There you go.
It might not even be the right movie, dude.
Cigarette.
That would be awesome.
The Paladin for 5,
wild.
part 2. Jay's half Sand Hill Crane son for 2
Wow.
says chirp. That fucking PFP is wild.
Are those the cranes that are like endangered in Florida and everyone fucking hates?
Yes.
Yes,
Probably,
I
man.
took
It
a
looks
picture of
like
one the
it.
other day. They're crazy.
What a pal, Arver or Bev for
What a
5.
pal,
I'm reading. I heard a
Quiet.
reactor describe Dan as the man of a million voices. I agree. He has an incredible voice. Just wish
Aw.
he'd use it a bit more.
We'll have him read super chats next
Thank
week.
you so
Dan,
much. Yeah, I can
use it
read
a
super
bit.
chat.
Use it a bit more, or you're gonna lose it.
Yeah.
Chick 74 for 199. Beardo get well. Hope the Jades heals. Yeah, it's.
I
might
love
be
the
terminal.
pressure Dan gets from everyone. They're like,
Yeah, I wish Dan
You're
would
not
fucking
like-
sing a song.
I have 250 tracks. That's likely double the portfolio of your favorite band. But no,
I wish Dan would make
Yeah.
more music.
we
That's
need
all.
to do more.
no, but in all reality,
Shut the fuck up, Dan.
No, let me
Grab
speak.
potato-
He's got a
It's
million
better
minutes
to
left
have
in half
people
the
wanting
time,
more.
and now
It's
you wanna
better to
interrupt
have
Super
people
Chats?
wanting more. It's better to have people wanting more than wanting less.
This is true.
I
Yeah.
want you to talk less. Grab potato for 199. Jeremy the Cyborg about to make it rain. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Gary for 2. Dan, sorry about the Barks comic. He was a legend.
Yeah, man, that was unfortunate.
What the fuck is that all about?
Huh?
What was that about?
Huh?
My mom threw
I don't
away
care.
my
Frank the Tank, member for 22 months. Happy
He asked me
Beardo's
and
Trash
doesn't let me
Day.
answer.
This is the day we remind Beardo he belongs in the trash along with his God of War, Ragnarok, and Last of Us 2. Damn.
Damn.
Sorry, Dan. I had to do it for the memes. Or for $1. Thank you.
Harley Day for 50 says Dan is speaking. No one understands Dan.
Yay!
Aw.
Speak
Cala a boca,
English.
seu filho da puta, viado!
He said bad words in Brazilian.
Speak communist.
Thank you, Harley Day, for the 50.
Yes,
we
you do,
appreciate you.
X-Wing.
Hey, un poquito.
That sounded racist too. Aurelio CP for 199. Dan's full name is Daniel Vascular. He's not slick.
Can I say something?
No, you may not.
The Accountant with Ben Affleck. It's the true Batman movie of Ben Affleck.
Isn't that movie freaking great, dude?
It's
love
the
that
best.
movie.
It's the best Batman movie that Ben Affleck's ever been in. Fuck you, Mike.
Truly
I see
weaponized
why
autism.
Beardo fucking left now. I get it. Holy shit, bro.
The
Grab Jennifer
Accountant is a
199.
better Batman movie than BVS. Go.
That's a terrible fucking take, bro.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
Great.
Dr. Slowdown.
I'm not going to agree with him anymore after everything
you
that
know
fucking
what,
happened
guys?
last time. You know what?
Also-
It's a shit take, Jeremy.
While we're at it, please don't send in super chats making fun of Jeremy's terrible fucking takes. Okay?
The Accountant is a better Batman movie than BVS.
That's fucking wild. Fantastic Mr. Knox for 5.
That was
LT, God damn it. LTLMN for £2 just for Fear the Meek. All right, man. Oh, fuck. LTLMN for £2 says what? Okay, that's your last one. You don't get to send anymore. Dethu Death Doom for 5. Not watching Sinners, Mike. You see what Haley Steinfeld said? I don't care what she says. I don't listen to what she has to say. I'm just looking at her. The pictures are silent, and I'm having a good time. Jeremy, that's wild. I don't even like that I said that. Jeremy the Cyborg for 5. All the creepy. Sounding like the Miles Morales actor now, bro. I love Haley. Yankee Lover for 2. Do I get a PS5 or Switch 2?
Switch 2.
Oh man.
Yeah, get a
depends.
Switch 2, man. Fuck the PlayStation. Fuck Sony, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck both of them, but fuck Nintendo a little less.
Yeah.
I like my PlayStation 5.
Fuck Nintendo a little less.
No, we all make bad choices, X-Wing. It's okay. Eddie M for 5. I'm calling CPS on Sugar Meek for playing with his innie to Sweeney in front of Krista.
God dang.
Whoa.
There's a lot there.
Trust me, I'd be in jail.
There's a lot there.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on. Francis Lyons for 50. Shh, Dan is trying to sleep. Hi, Dan.
I'm not sleeping.
Francis caught you slipping, bro.
I'm not. How
Sleepy
does she
pee
know?
pee Dan.
I'm wearing glasses.
Harley Day
Wearing
for 20
sunglasses.
says thank you, Black Beardo. You're welcome. Slick Rick for 5. Mike, I've heard you've lost a few pounds thanks to diabetes going through you like wildfire. When's the prosthetic leg coming?
Thanks to diabetes.
Yeah, it's amazing how much weight you lose when you cut your legs off, bro.
Thank
it's
you,
crazy.
diabetes.
Riley, 85 for 199. Off topic, but Mobland is worth checking out.
I can't wait to watch the rest of the episodes.
Yeah, you're never going to watch that, Jeremy.
I
Stop.
watched the first episode. Go fuck yourself.
You're never going to watch
Tom
it. Little
fucking
Orphan
Hardy's in it.
Funkhauser for
Go
2.
fuck yourself. You're black.
Lightning getting cooked. Suck it, X-Wing. Dumb name.
I've been called worse by better.
Check out X-Wing 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then if you don't like them, you can go check out X-Wing.
No, go to his
Check them out first, and in case you don't like them,